Anuradha Paudwal is an Indian playback singer who works predominantly in Hindi cinema. She has been described in media as one of the most prominent bhajan singer and also as one of the most successful playback singers of 80s and 90s era of Bollywood. She also sang in films including Marathi, Tamil, Oriya, Nepali, Bengali, and of course Kannada. The recipient of several accolades, including a National Film Award, 4 Filmfare Awards, and 2 Orissa State Film Awards, she has been honored by the Government of India with the Padma Shri, the country's 4th highest civilian honor for her contribution in the field of arts. My viewers, my global viewers, let's welcome Padma Shri Anuradha Paudwal ji in tonight's Star Darbar.
Namaskar, namaste, and welcome to Star Darbar. Tonight we are going to meet Padma Shri, हमारे सबके favorite singer Anuradha Paudwal ji के साथ. Namaskar, namaste. How are you, Anuradha ji? And welcome to Star Darbar.
Namaskar. I'm fine. Ragini, it's lovely talking to you. It's
Exactly. I am pretty excited myself, and as I was explaining to you that I really lost my words, because when you saw that person in front of you who you listened the whole life long, and all those songs that were chartbusters, and you tried to sing all the time, so I am really lost. But we have to start this conversation, Anuradha ji, and for that, yes, my first thing will be very, very, very easy, because you have sung with so many male voices and performers. मैं पूछना चाहूंगी, मैं कुछ I just want to ask you a few things from a little bit past. Past means that how was the recording session with Kishore Kumar ji and Muhammad Rafi ji, because you sang with them? So how was that?
See, it was unique in its own way, because in those days, like, I really cherish them. And these days, whenever I feel a little low, I try and remind myself of all those beautiful days that I spent, in that era. I was very, very fortunate to be a part of that era, because us era mein ye hota tha ki there used to be about 100 musicians playing, and everything was live. So you could hear, even if we were singing, गाना हम जो गा रहे हैं वो musicians सुन सकते थे, और their emotions mingled with our singing. That is how, that beauty used to come out. And Kishore Da and Rafi Saab वगैरह, of course, they were stalwarts. They were much senior to me. But then they were extremely humble people, very nice. And instantly they used to, no hassle people, they no airs they had about themselves. So they used to put us to ease instantly.
As you explained that so many musicians together, एक चीज मैं पूछना चाहूंगी आपसे, that how long it used to take to record one song that time?
It really depended. Like, there were Marathi songs which were done 2 songs in one shift.
Wow.
That is from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock. That was one shift. And they used to pack up 2 songs. And there were Lakshmikant parallel songs also. Of course, they would also have done one song in a shift. But then there's used to start only from the afternoon. दोपहर से तो म्यूजिशियन आना शुरू होते थे. So it was, जितना बड़ा प्रोडक्शन तो उतने ही वैसे करते थे वो. तो जनरली, लेकिन but on an average एक सेशन में एक होता था.
Okay. Now, my next question is kind of all my viewers would love that. Okay, your I will say that it's like a combination. It's like a jodi, because Nadim Shravanji, you and Kumar Shanuji, right? We first heard when we heard Nazar ke Samne, Jigar ke Paas, and I was quite young back then. But when I heard it, I still remember that it was so, so, so beautiful. So, how you met Nadim Shravanji and how you really got that song, or how you entered in Ashiki?
See, I was a freelancer and I used to do recordings with a lot of people, a lot of music directors, and that is before I joined T Series. And one such recording, which was Nadim Shravan's, they had called me for a song, and then by that time I had joined T Series, and I suggested to them. I said, why don't we do something on these lines? And that's how he said कि we'll come to your house, आपको गाने सुनाते दीदी, आप उसको सिलेक्ट करते जाइए, फिर हम उसे रिकॉर्ड करते जाएंगे. And that's how नजर के सामने and all these songs, आशिकी and all these songs happened.
My God, those, I mean, I still feel that, that of course these songs are all so nostalgic to all of us, and everyone is going to agree to that who are watching right now. And one song I do remember that is from Beta, and you sang on Madhuri's lips. Madhuriji's lips, and it was Dhak Dhak Karne Laga, right? So, and such a sensuous number. And I just want to ask you this: that whenever you try to sing anything sensuous, or anyone else, any singer, so is the breathing part is the main key, or how you really put that emotion in, because nothing is in front of you, right? So you just have to sing it. Like आपको सुनकर तो मैं गा सकती हूँ, लेकिन you are just singing it from the scratch. So how you guys do that? This is so amazing, so amazing.
See, of course, it was meant to be a sensuous song, but I do not remember having given any special efforts for that. And I would give a full credit to Madhuri Dixit, the way she has enacted the song. It's how a song is enacted that makes or breaks it. I really think, because, and it went and it gelled so well with her. तो दोनों चीजें इतने अच्छे से मतलब जेल हो गई. So that was the nice part.
True. And I know that no one can forget that song. No one can forget how Madhuriji acted there, exactly the way you have said right now. It was such a superb performance. I mean, let us know that who, like, you have sung in like for so many actresses. So which one was your really favorite one that you feel that, oh my God, this is the best work I have done with this actress? Is there anything like that?
No, to be very honest, there were so many people for whom I have sung. Yes. And in Marathi, there was Kanchan Zubekar, and in Hindi, there was Aishwarya Rai and Madhuri Dixit. But Madhuri Dixit जी के ऊपर जितने भी गाने मैंने गाए, वो सभी सुपर हिट हुए. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ उनके लिए मैंने गाए, बाकी और काफी सारे लोगों के लिए मैंने गाए. लेकिन जो एक होता है ना, कंसिस्टेंटली अगर किसी चेहरे पे अगर गाने सुपर हिट होते हैं, तो फिर देन वो एक पेयर बन जाता है. रति अग्निहोत्री के लिए मैंने गाए, बहुत सारे खूबसूरत गाने गाए, बट there was not a consistency. श्रीदेवी के लिए कितने गाए? श्रीदेवी जी के लिए भी मैंने बहुत सारे गाने गाए.
But that combination, I think that it's really marvelous. The same thing with the composers as well. I mean, you have done one thing is really surprising, Anuradha ji, that how you have sung in so many different languages. I mean, isn't that really hard? Because Hindi or Marathi, that is okay, but the other
No,
languages.
I write the song in Marathi. Okay,
Oh.
that is, you get my point. Like how a lot of singers, if they can't read Hindi, they write it in English. Similarly, I write any song in, because we have all the phonetics in that language. That is why it makes it easy.
And also, when you were young, at that time you thought that you will become a singer, or that time you just learned music because you loved it?
I never wanted to enter film industry at that time because I came from a very humble middle class family where my father used to constantly be telling me that अच्छे घर की लड़कियां फिल्मों में नहीं गाती हैं. So he was more, he used to inspire me more for education, which I did. And but then this is absolute destiny that I came into this line. And that is also the reason why I never learned music, because it's only after my marriage that I got into the industry just by chance.
This is quite amazing that you say that you never learned. Who will say that? I mean, by listening to your voice, and when
I never learned, but I did a lot of riyaz with Lataji's Bhagavad Gita and her songs.
Acha. The first thing I still remember that when I first saw Abhiman, it was long time back, not now though, but loved that movie, and that stotra was in your voice, that morning time and everything. Yes, it was so beautiful. I mean, for that specific time and your voice. I mean,
yes, that was the starting of my career. It's the first shlok that got me to sing in front of a mic for the first time.
How was that experience with S.D. Burmanji?
Amazing. Because he just called me out of the blue. Actually, my husband, he recorded this in my voice in the house, just to sound it off to him कि ऐसे ऐसे female voice में ऐसे लगेगा. So Dada said कि who has sung this? He said, my wife has sung. He said, how come you never told me that your wife sings? He said, no, she just sings in the house. He said, no, you call her. And this particular shlok was supposed to be sung by Lataji. So Dada said कि इतने छोटे श्लोक के लिए फिर उनको क्यों तकलीफ देना, इसी से गवा लेते. That's how I entered. And once I sang that shlok, it just started.
As you started putting your steps towards the Bollywood music industry, एक के बाद एक song आता गया, एक के बाद एक song super hit. So when people really started putting their expectation on you, was that ever a load on you कि भाई लोग अभी expect करेंगे कि अनुराधा जी जहां पर है वहीं पर एक सुपर हिट तो होना है, वहीं पर एक अच्छा कुछ होना है? Because as a music lover, we love you, so whenever something will come out, we will just like thought in our mind that nay, Anuradha ji hai to this will be a super duper. So have you ever felt that pressure, like when you are practicing or when you are like recording any songs for any movie?
No, Ragini. I think I was very, very blessed, superly blessed, that more than the expectations, I got a lot of love from my fans, from my listeners. So they loved me as a whole. So whatever I sang, लोगों को अच्छा लगा. जब ये फिल्मों से शिफ्ट करके मैंने जब डिवोशनल किया तो उसको भी उन्होंने उतने प्यार से एक्सेप्ट किया. So this was really a big blessing.
national award you got, but at the same time, you got award from Odisha. Will you please describe a little bit, because that's totally again another different language, different genre, and again challenge yourself to go for that. Even though you're writing the scripts, but the pronunciation, which matters a lot. So how was that achievement?
Yes, I don't know. Jagannath ji seems to have special love for me because the amount of songs that I have sung in that language is just insane. I've sung more Oriya songs than I've sung in Marathi, which is my mother tongue. But they have all been super duper hits, very, very popular. Like Parabrahma and Manumayuri and Kaliya. All these songs, they have been very, very popular.
What was your best, or I can say that best memorable moment in a recording studio or on stage with other artists? I know that we like when we see, yes, we see the fun, we see that you all are coming together, or maybe sometime you are just going alone and performing, but behind that, backstage, there are lots of things, so many hard work, so many things are there. And I know that any show that you all go, that there is a time for practice and things like that. So if you can share any like memorable moments from that era.
See, my best memorable moments are the ones when I had so many shows with Kishore Kumarji. I did plenty of shows, and right from Albert Hall to Madison Square Garden, Madison Square, then there was Carnegie Hall, then there was a huge, what do you call, a stadium in Vancouver, and all household shows. And it was only music and only music, there was nothing else. It was only music. That person, the aura, and just looking at him, I used to try and just sink in as much as I could.
Whatever we see in the recording, we always see Kishore Kumarji is on stage. I mean, doing something unexpected things, right? Like suppose like he can do anything, anytime. No one will know that what he will be up to in the next moment. So were you ever like how was your feeling at that time that, oh my God, nahi pata ki kya hone wala hai, theek hai, main pehle jao to sahi wahan par. Aisa kabhi hua?
No, on stage I never sang a duet with Kishore Da, but I used to sing duets with Amit. But okay. Kishore Da ko we used to be in the wings and just observe him.
Of course. So many things to learn. आज एक चीज बताइए अनुराधा जी कि आज जो भी ओके समझ लीजिए कि मैं ही हूँ जो मैं गाना गाना चाहती हूँ और आई जस्ट वांट टू टेक माई सेल्फ इन अनदर लेवल तो व्हाट इज रियली दोज थिंग्स दैट आई शुड फॉलो आई शुड टेक केयर
See, for any genre that you want to follow, you have to keep singing, so there is a little suppleness in your voice. It's very necessary. Not only you, to suppose I decide कि आजकल के गाने मुझे गाने हैं, then I will start practicing the songs जो बाकी artists ने गाया है, so that because it is like अपने आवाज को कुछ एक चीजों की आदत पड़ जाती है. So अगर मुझे I'm comfortable in some songs, if I'm not comfortable in some songs, then I have to keep practicing and make myself comfortable in that.
Acha. Okay, that's a good point. Friends, whoever are the new singers, you can have this idea, because Anuradha ji is really gave you a quick tips that you can always listen and sing those songs to just make make your singing better. And of course, and these days, Anuradha ji, we can see that lots of karaoke's are there, lots of things are there which were not there before. Before, everything used to be hands, everything used to be the musicians, but now we have this opportunity that a lot of tracks are in YouTube. We can easily find them and of course practice with
True.
them. राइट. एक चीज पूछना चाहूंगी कि बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री से एंड देन सडन मूव टू द डिवोशनल इंडस्ट्री, बॉलीवुड से
Because
sudden move to the
I
devotional.
always wanted to do a lot in devotional. That is why, and that I could not have done had I been doing, so much of other music. So that is why I shifted. And of course, big revolution came about because काफी गाने हुए, काफी सारे स्तोत्र मंत्र, सुंदरकांड हुआ और भगवद गीता हुई. So much happened, पूरी रामायण गाए हैं, तो all that happened. So उतना उसको वक्त देने से ही हुआ है ना.
बिल्कुल. ये जो एरा है लाइक डिवोशनल सॉन्ग्स के, एंड वी नो दैट देयर इज नथिंग अनटर्न्ड बाय अनुराधा जी. अनुराधा जी ने नहीं गाया ऐसा, आई एम डाउटफुल कि ऐसा कुछ है. एंड टू सिंग दोज एज यू एक्सप्लेन बिफोर कि म्यूजिशियंस के साथ सबके साथ बैठना पड़ा और एक के बाद एक उसको लाइक आपने हाथ में लिया एंड देन यू रियली रेंडर इट सो वेल. तो जब आप भजन्स के शो के लिए बाहर जाते थे और नहीं तो इंडिया में ही, सो what you thought, like how was your listeners or how was your audience or the viewers that time, like
Amazing.
what they used to do?
They are amazing. They know more songs that I have sung than I know.
That's a good way to say it. Yes, they loved you, and still now, anytime, I think my viewers will agree to it, that anytime you search for any song, the first name or the first song will come up is our Anuradha ji. And really, that is really something, that there is the Durga Stotra se lekar Saraswati mantra se lekar Shiva Stotra se lekar, what is not there? What is not there? Oh my God, this is really, I mean, we all learned so many things by listening to you, as you just explained कि भाई सबको सुनो और उसी song के साथ you just practice. So who is real Anuradha Paudwal ji when she is not singing?
A very down to earth housewife, and who enjoys doing a lot of things like cooking, listening to music. I like colors. I like designing clothes, saris mainly. I like designing jewelry. I like doing a lot of things. Anything which is artistic.
My goodness, designing sari and jewelry. Oh my God. So then जो आप पहनते हो उसमें से कुछ चीजें you just made it. My God, I just cannot.
काफी सारी.
Really? Wow, look at that. That's a fantastic thing. Oh my God. So then music, cooking, I can say mostly all type of performing arts, and then साथ ही साथ में all this creative art. Oh my God. So when you have time, I don't think you had any time.
You find time. Whenever you like to do something, you always find time for that.
That is true. Who is your favorite duet partner when you are on stage?
I would say Nitin Mukesh.
Oh, okay.
Because he's such a caring person. He cares very deeply for the singer who is singing with him. बाकी सब अपने अपना पार्ट गाते हैं, but he is one who cares about the person who is singing with him. That is the beauty of his character.
Wow. तो दोस्तों, आपने सुन लिया और मैंने ये क्वेश्चन भी कर लिया. थैंक यू सो मच अनुराधा जी, आपने इतना टाइम दिया, समय दिया हम सबको. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. और हम लोग यही चाहेंगे that you sing forever with your beautiful voice. और
Thank you.
like we're so excited that for all your new songs and new endeavors, and best of luck. Any help that Mana TV International can do, please feel free to ask us. We would love to support our own
Definitely.
Anuradha Paudwal ji, always.
Thank you so much.
Stay well, stay blessed. You are watching live on YUPP Network. But yes, if you want to see the repeat telecast, please do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, that is Mana TV. And of course, do not forget to join our FB page, that is also Mana TV. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful night.